Right now, I am in the Gandhi Nagar constituency of Bangalore, which is one of the very prominent constituencies. And the Congress candidate from here is a very senior leader, Dinesh Gundu Rao, who is there with me. Uh, Sir, thank you for joining on the federal. But my first question today is about the Supreme Court decision on the 4% Muslim quota reservation, which has been put in abeyance till May 9th. Now, do you see this as some kind of a push for the opposition here, especially for Congress?
See, of course, it has exposed the BJP. It is a slap on its face because they have tried to do something which is unconstitutional, illegal, without any basis, and this was expected actually. The only thing is, it's good that it's happened before the elections, because the BJP was trying to deceive the people by passing something which was illegal, and then trying to create a division amongst communities, because by taking away reservations for Muslims, it was without any basis, and they tried to make it like we are helping the Hindus, but and we are punishing the Muslims.
How much will it help Congress in terms of building the narrative till May 9th? Because, of course, the petition hasn't been dismissed. It is the decision of the government has been put in abeyance till May 9th. So, how can the Congress really build on this now in terms of the narrative?
See, this has exposed the BJP. People are now understanding that the BJP was trying to fool the people by giving this extra reservation for Lingayats and Vokaligas. By taking away a reservation for Muslims, it was itself an act of complete, without any humanity, because Muslims are socially and educationally backward. So, on what basis was it taken away? And then they tried to please these two communities by doing this. We told that this is not possible, and now Supreme Court has stayed this GO. So that itself shows that prima facie, this order was based on not on facts or on figures, but it was done to win the electorate and to create hatred between Hindus and Muslims. So this now will go down very badly for the BJP. More than benefiting the Congress, it has exposed the BJP as a party now which has got no issues other than trying to divert the people's attention towards emotional issues, because they have not done development. They haven't given good governance. There's been so much corruption. This government is exposed on so many fronts. So they wanted to divert the issue towards reservation and towards other kind of issues. Fortunately for us, that is not working. People are realizing it, and this Supreme Court stay has shown how the BJP has tried to play around, try to fool the people. Basically, they were trying to fool the people by saying that this reservation we are giving, which everyone knew was not right. And
But Mr. Gundu Rao, my question is that if you look at the Lingayats, it's about 17% of population which has a sway on more than 100 seats. And BJP, when you talk about, it's more seen as a Libra party which has dominance over Lingayats, the Brahmins. But how is Congress reaching out to the Lingayats? Because that is one of the weak links of Congress. And people do have a perception that Congress has not been able to reach out to the Lingayats the way it should have done.
no, see, Congress is not for any particular caste or religion. We want everybody.
No, but why not? Why not? Are you not aiming to, consolidate that vote bank?
We have see the BJP has been trying to show that it's for the Lingayats, and they're trying to woo the Lingayats. We don't woo any particular segment. We want to take care of interests of all the sections of society, and we've got tall Lingayat leaders in our own party, and we've given we have increased the number of tickets to Lingayats actually this time, and many Lingayat leaders from BJP have joined Congress. So that itself is showing that the BJP is on a weaker wicket now, because on one side they had a tall Lingayat leader, Mr. Yediyurappa, whom they humiliated and removed him from the chief ministership. Now they have also humiliated another former chief minister, Jagdish Shettar, and he has now joined the Congress. So, and many other Lingayat leaders have joined the Congress. So it shows that the Congress party is more accommodative, and the extent to which the Lingayats were not voting for Congress is going to get diluted this time.
But why does a senior person like Mr. Siddaramaiah make some controversial statements? I'm not going into the video which is viral, but what I want to know from you is that why is he making those controversial statements about Lingayat community?
He was not making, see, during his term actually, the Basveshwara's photo, it was Mr. Siddaramaiah who said that Basvanna, who was the Lingayat Guru, the founder of the Lingayat community, his photo should be there in each and every government hall. And he was the one who, came out with so many programs for the development of the Lingayat heritage centers. It was during his time. So, and many things were done for the community. This is a statement made which is concerning Mr. Yediyurappa and Mr. Bommai, two corrupt chief ministers.
No,
So,
but the message which went out was that
I
all
don't
the Lingayats are
see
corrupt.
that is what BJP is trying to do, but that is not working because BJP is clutching at straws. They want to take some issue and divert the people, but that is not going to work.
But what is the biggest issue for Congress in this election? Of course, there are many issues like the reservation. Of course, it's been undone, so to say, for now because the order has been put in abeyance. But what about other issues? What is the biggest issue for Congress to rake up in this
The
election?
biggest issue, two, three are the big issues. One is corruption. Second is price rise. Third is dismal governance. No governance, in fact. These are the three issues which affect the people. Corruption affects the people because you can go to any office today, it's hit the ceiling.
No, but
Price
when
rise.
Congress talks about corruption, you have people like Mr. DK Shivakumar, against whom the enforcement agencies have been unleashed, and
No.
BJP leaders say that Congress morally cannot talk about corruption.
See, BJP's enforcement agencies today are BJP's enforcement agencies. It's not the government of India's enforcement agencies. They have become agencies to target opposition leaders. And this cases against Shiv Kumar, they have been running this for the last 3 years. For the last 3 years, they should conclude that investigation, and if he's guilty, punish him. If not, free him. But they don't want to conclude it because they want to keep it hanging. So nobody believes this IT, ED, CBI is working in the interest of the country. They're working in the interest of the political party called BJP. So that is not going to work. Second thing is, today we're talking about this government. And this government's performance and corruption, and if you look at it, the figures and statistics and the people who have come out openly declaring that this government is corrupt are not Congress people. It is the contractors, it is the teachers, it is those people who went for recruitment, it is the own BJP's own MLAs.
Think that this issue is having an impact on the voters' mind.
See, people know that this is a corrupt government. So whatever BJP may say, that won't hold water because people already know how corrupt they've become. So that is a reality. So that just by saying some few things, okay, Congress, they were corrupt before. If somebody was corrupt before, then let them be hanged. But today we're talking about this government's performance. And when the Congress government was there under Mr. Siddaramaiah, there was not one corruption allegation against single minister in his government. Nobody had to resign, and there was no allegation against anybody. So there's a difference between our government and their government.
Today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in Kochi, inaugurating the country's first water metro. And people on the Twitter and everywhere are writing that he's trying to woo Karnataka through Kerala. What would you really say to
See,
that?
Mr. Narendra Modi is an event manager. Okay, he will pick up some events and he'll showcase it as if there's been a fantastic, drastic change in the country. What has actually changed in this country in the last 8 years? I do not know. People are more unhappy. There is more poverty. There is more inequality. Everything is gone high. What is the change? He will pick out one water metro. He will go on a boat in Gujarat and saying he's done something
But
there.
Mr.
So
Rao,
he's an event manager.
no, you may say that he's an event manager, but ultimately it's about branding and positioning the party and that's where the Congress is lacking. If all the satellite channels keep showing Narendra Modi all the time.
We all know how satellite channels, how media channels, how they're being used to promote Mr. Modi. There's a diktat that he has to be shown in the right way. Nobody can show if anything negative about him is not shown. That's also there. So there is a control over the media. There is control over the institutions. They are trying to even control the judiciary, and they're misusing everything today. So this election in Karnataka can be a game changer for the country because the country has lost its balance. We are losing our democratic.
But in what sense are you saying that the Karnataka elections might be a game changer?
No, because it's going to see Himachal BJP lost, and they have lost in many other states also. Karnataka, if they lose, it's going to be a big loss for them. And second thing is, it's going to now be a launching or a platform for all the opposition parties to see and think and come together to remove this BJP government in the next parliament election. And I think this can set the trend. See, there's a lot of people are suffering actually. But the problem is, like you said, the perception, the management, and the way everything is being done is keeping that under in some control, I think.
But Mr. Rao, you may believe or not, but the reality is that all leaders on one side and Narendra Modi, he just appears out of nowhere like a superhero, like what the visuals are being shown from Kochi today. So it's like none of the central leaders of Congress versus Narendra Modi in Karnataka. The central leaders from Congress are completely missing.
See, no. Rahul ji is already has come on tour a couple of times.
Few trips.
Priyanka, yeah, he's already come twice, and he's going to come more. And Kharge ji, our president, has been touring. Then Priyanka Gandhi is touring today, and he should be coming on many other occasions. Many of the chief ministers will be coming. Mr. Ashok Gehlot, all of them also will be traveling soon. The election has just started, so the nominations withdrawal got over yesterday. So now the actual campaign starts. So many leaders also will be coming from all different parts of India. Even from Tamil Nadu also, many leaders also going to be coming. So we will run a good campaign.
No, but don't you think that the Karnataka campaign, everybody will be asking that if, okay, Narendra Modi versus whom in Karnataka?
Karnataka election is not the Modi election.
No, but BJP is projecting it.
Because they have nobody here. They want that to happen because they don't have anything in the... See, people are also very intelligent. People are saying, Parliament will talk about Parliament issues. Central government will talk about central government. Today we're talking about Karnataka election.
But ultimately in every state you see it's a Modi magic which holds dominance.
I'm sorry. Where was the Modi magic in Himachal? Where was the Modi magic in Bihar? Where was the Modi magic in Tamil Nadu? Where was the Modi magic in Punjab? Where was the Modi magic in Delhi? Where was the Modi magic when they lost Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan last time? Where was the Modi magic in all these states? Modi magic has worked in UP. Modi magic has worked in Gujarat. But Modi magic has not worked across the country. But this is the perception they build. That where is the magic when they lose all these states? That time the responsibility is not given to Mr. Modi. Yes, some other reason is given.
BJP did try to communalize Karnataka elections with hijab and halal and all those issues. But do you think that Karnataka is one example where BJP's experiment of Hindutva has failed miserably?
See, now people are getting smarter. Earlier they got carried away by these issues. So people are realizing that BJP has got no other agenda. Ultimately, the only agenda that, including Mr. Modi, because he's failed on development, actually speaking, unemployment is much higher, everything is much higher. The only agenda which is selling and which is working, which has worked for them, has been this communal agenda. But people are realizing ultimately what is happening to our lives, and are these the real issues of the people? So that's why this time they desperately tried to make Tipu versus Savarkar, then hijab, halal, azan, this, that, and this Muslim reservation being taken out. So they desperately wanted to communalize it, but it did not happen. One was, even the Muslim community also has realized what BJP, how they try to provoke. Even the other communities are realizing that BJP is trying to do this. So there's a sense of now fair understanding of what the BJP strategy is to divide the society and to create this Hindu versus Muslim. In that, everything else gets subsumed. Any other issue, unemployment, whatever difficulty they're facing, everything gets subsumed. So now that is changing, and I think Karnataka is going. That's why I said Karnataka will be a game changer, because that will not work anymore. That is a message we want to give to the people. That let's talk about reality, not this apparent Achhe Din which nobody has seen so far.
One final question: what is the realistic number which you are looking at in terms of the number of seats you're going to win?
See, I'm saying every day the situation is improving for the Congress. I would say if you had asked me 1 month back, I would have told you that we are very close to getting a majority, but we will definitely be the single largest. Today, every day I see an improvement, and the Congress has not, made any mistakes. Our strategy has been good, campaign has been good. So I feel the numbers are going up and up and up, and we should be touching somewhere around 140 for the.
That's a good number.
Yeah, a good number.
Wish you all the best, Mr. Gundu Rao. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more interesting updates.